Hi, it's Toby with the Utah Avalanche Center. I'm up here at the parking lot at the UDOT sheds here at the top of Logan Canyon. Trying to walk through the new snow. It's really heavy. Right here at the parking lot there's a knee-deep powder. Hi, so we picked up quite a lot of snow up here heading towards the Swan Flats road. And it looks like the snow is pretty widespread all the way across the upper reaches of Logan Canyon. Upwards of about 2 feet of snow, even at mid-elevation. And I'm down at pretty low elevation still on the flats. But already I can find pretty extensive drifting which occurred overnight. We had really strong winds from a somewhat unusual northeasterly direction. And they've definitely drifted some snow around. It looks like snow drifted into places where you might not really expect to find deep drifts, but these are about 2 feet deep.
It was a very stormy day in the mountains today with strong northeast winds and quite a lot of fresh snow to blow around. So definitely a lot of drifting going on.
This is all new snow from the last, most of it from last night and the last couple days. And down here is the wet snow from the weekend. You can see it's a solid 2 feet of freshish snow. It's pretty heavy and it's got a lot of different density layers in it. This coupled with the 55 mile an hour average wind speeds we had this morning definitely causes some concern for avalanche danger up in the high country today. As I follow the skin track, I'm noticing that the new snow is pretty dusty. It's kind of got a yellowish or gray, brownish tint, probably from some dust up in the desert in the red desert of Wyoming or something. Strange wind direction and lots of wind up here. So here I'm punching my pole all the way down to the ground through pretty wet snow. It's only a foot or so of wet snow, but it's really weak in this area. Very punchy, you might say. A lot of new snow up here on a west-facing slope at about 7,500 feet in elevation. See, we've got quite a lot of new snow. This is all new snow from mostly from overnight, starting yesterday, and then a bit of snow also from the last few days over the weekend. And that's capping very wet, and in this case, pretty hard snow that's saturated. It's a melt freeze type of situation. In any case, this is a little bit of an unusual spring storm with a northeasterly flow, and definitely a powder day. In fact, there may be too much snow. This is all new snow from overnight and the weekend. So quite a good deal of snow, over a meter, at least drifted into this area. And I'm going to do a little test on it to see what it's like. Here I had a little failure within the new snow. Doesn't seem too dangerous, and it didn't go all the way across the slab. At that point, I had a bit more of a failure, and I think, yes indeed, that did propagate across in this interface. You see my failure is down here about a foot or foot and a half down into the new snow. It's just failing on a density change or stellar snow crystals within the new snow. But you can see there's quite a lot of it. And my concern is wind drifted areas for sure up here today. We had some very strong northeasterly winds overnight. And this is a pretty sheltered area. Northwest facing slope at about 8,500 feet or so in elevation.
The snow is inverted or a little bit heavy on top, and so I'd sink pretty deeply into it, and the slopes in the area near Swan Flats roads just weren't steep enough really to get enough momentum to have a lot of fun skiing in the deep powder. I'd do a few turns and then stop in the heavy snow. Yeah, it was pretty funny. I'd get moving and then start plowing the snow up in front of my knees, and that would slow my momentum down, and I'd come to a complete stop. But where the slope was steep enough, I was able to get enough momentum to link a few turns together and found fairly good conditions. I'm hoping for a cold, clear night tonight, which will hopefully dry the snow out and make for better turning conditions tomorrow.